We did it, boys. Well done.
Clive, are you alright?
I was busy, Jill.
Jill.
She has no idea. She thought I've just been standing at the wall the whole time.
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
Now Jill thinks he's being over dramatic. He's fucking fought a god.
No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
You can feel the devil may cry in these fights, which is kind of insane. Damn. That was absolutely insane. I like my setup I've got going on with my moves right now, where I've got like the Phoenix to dodge the fire attacks and get the crit, and then I've got Garuda for dodging the melees and getting the crit. You pull it all together and you dodge in between a few times, it feels actually great. Like, incredibly well. Oh.
Clive, are you sure you're alright? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second Eikon of Fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second Eikon of Fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
Really seen Jill go into Shiva mode very often. Oh, there he is.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Looks like here Joshua. Dude, Joshua looks like a fucking Kingdom Hearts character running around in his black robe. He literally looks like Sora dressed up as one of the fucking bad guys in Kingdom Hearts. Castle Dazbog. Don't know who Dazbog is, but where it is, but... Oh. Oh, it's Titan. What's going on here?
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
Oh.
The man who delivered the coffin said, he said Sid paid him.
Benedicta. that who's in the box?
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
I don't think Sid would have cut Benedicta's head off, though, surely. That's not what they're implying here. It must be like a brooch or something, right?
Benedicta.
Let's just see what happens today. I'm really excited to get into it. I will need a warm-up because it's been 3 days since we last played, so... Clive is raring to go. He's got all of his new moves. We're probably due some sort of inventory overhaul at some point soon too, although we did just get our new sword and armor and all that jazz, so... Maybe, maybe not. I did find out when we were down here last time...
What is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Oh.
Come on.
Interesting. So the story's pulling me over there, but one thing I wanted to quickly look at was this door over here, which I think is a separate ruin. If I didn't investigate this right now, I would feel kind of sad. This, I think, is going to be another ruin that we can do later that will give us access to a big boss and then maybe some new abilities and skills. But because I don't have the icon to open that respective door, I don't think I can get in there right now. If I was to look at the earth around this area and ask myself like what icon I needed to get in there, I would guess something like Titan, because of how granity and earthy this area is supposed to be. There's no ice, so it's not Shiva. And there's no wind-related stuff, so it's not Garuda. So it could be something else. It could easily be Bahamut or something, or maybe Odin, but only time will tell. We'll figure that out later. I'm just speculating. I'm not asking for you guys to tell me the answer, but it seems like something bad's happening at the village here, so let's return. This is a village that helped us out very briefly before we were passing through here, and all the village people seemed kind of chill and nice. Getting Resident Evil 4 flashbacks here. Opening gates. What's happening in here? Oh no. Imperial scum.
What happened here?
Alright, let's get involved.
Imperials.
Let's try our new abilities out.
You'll pay for this.
Okay, interesting. Should we try out Garuda maybe? Let's do it. Woo! So that's got a huge cooldown. Can I get involved with this? Because I'm locked on. No idea what's happening. I've got my new limit break as well, and I need to practice a bit more with that to get a handle on it. Let's get involved here.
You could escape us, did you,
What's happening,
Bandit?
mate?
You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
There you go. The frame perfect counter. You guys like that shit? Very cool. Another perfect dodge here if we can. Perfect. So just like that.
Stay down.
Nice. I've actually had some really good interactions so far. Let's try this again. Oh, here comes our boss, our little mini boss.
The bearers and those who sheltered them.
So unfortunately I've just used my limit break, but let's see what we can do against this big boy. We definitely want to kill these guys. ASAP. There's a good answer. Okay. What we can do here is when we break this guy, we can use Garuda to pull him down, which a lot of you guys who have been taking part in the playthrough already have seen all this stuff, but oh.
Not this time. Too slow.
Ow. I guess we do this and then we'll also do Garuda here. I don't know if we want a limit break, but I'll do it anyway. Just wailing this guy. I think we just get away when he does this.
Garuda, lend me your strength.
What happens if I go into like half mode? What's the difference? Just kind of lasts a little bit less. Oh fuck. Woo! Die. Nice. Alright, cool. Not bad. Not bad. Could have got some better dodges off there, but fine. We're fairly healthy, don't have to panic or worry about any of these fights. We're fairly controlled, and I think this boss and some of these fights are just allowing you to test out your new moves and practice with them, so that's what's going on here. Nothing too threatening after Ifrit and then the Clive 1v1 obviously. But yeah, this game is a huge hallway of boss fights so far.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Lady Hannah, RIP. Not like this.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late.
Gav?
Gav. Clive.
Don't think we did it. Alright, the cavalry's here. We get some buddies. Good stuff. Actually, I got a new bulb for my lamp. I'm going to test it right now.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready then.
So, for those that missed it or maybe didn't catch the last part of the playthrough, Clive was in this village beforehand talking to the villagers, getting to know them, speaking to them, and he was actually asked to come back and take over the village.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
It's this guy.
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Uh-oh. Evil soliloquies are best soliloquies, question mark. Let's go back to the hideaway and lead the bad guys straight to where we live, apparently. We saw a cutscene where Titan received Benedicta's head in a box. He was told that Sid was to blame. Now, that doesn't really seem like a Sid thing to do, so we're thinking that Sid's getting set up here, which might actually end up bringing the bad guys to this place, the hideaway, and lead them straight to all these peaceful people to fuck shit up. Seems like they're getting pretty much set up.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
Oh, wow.
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
Oh.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Oh, Sid, you dirty dog, you. I think he does a great job. That guy's actor. Phenomenal. Okay, here we go. Oriflame. Holy Empire. Alright. Not seen much of this place before. This is all new.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the Blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the Black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Who's this? Oh, who's that? This is the equivalent of King's Landing in Game of Thrones, if you didn't already guess as much.
Your Radiance?
It's all the pompous evil people that are really rich.
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that... I don't think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion.
Oh.
This is the will of great Griga.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the Thirds?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
He just fucks off. God bless, dude. You imagine? It's like being assigned the most amount of homework ever.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
So his son is Bahamut.
As you command.
Okay, okay. So this guy, although it's kind of clear because he was sitting on a, I was thinking about this, he was sitting on a chair and there was a dragon statue behind him, so I thought Bahamut, but so his son, the prince, is the icon of Bahamut, meaning he can turn into a dragon. He's huge.
Do you mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
It's like our planet.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
We're gonna stab a knife in the table.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Alright. A metaphor for petrochemicals. Gasp. I know. That's the biggest, that's the whole point of Final Fantasy VII as well. It's all about the life stream, the life aether of the planet getting sucked dry by the people. Okay, so new items are available.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
Hey guys, it's Jack coming to you during the editing portion of this particular episode. Clive and the gang find themselves doing a bunch of quests for people in and around the hideaway at this stage, and although the quests were not that bad, they also weren't that engaging and certainly not worth 40 minutes of your guys' time. All you need to know is that we did do all of the available side quests that were here at this point. We helped some villagers who were stuck outside the village and that were in a bit of danger. We helped deliver more meals, and we also helped track down a letter that had been stolen by a runaway dog. Now, the XP at this point was pretty much non-existent, and the rewards were certainly very, very uninspired. So for the most part, I hope you guys don't mind. Leave me feedback in the comments about what you think. If you've played the game at this point, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but I could see us doing this again in the future in order to streamline the playthrough a little bit and again save you guys a bit of stress. So let me know what you think, but I hope you are enjoying. Keep me posted, and I'll see you soon. Back to the hideaway. We could go and do the other side quest, which is waiting for us out here. I don't know if we care to do that. I say we just break our gameplay up into chunks of side quests, and then that way it'll make it really easy for me to streamline that and edit in later, because realistically I don't think, although some of you guys might want to see every single action I do, the vast majority of you guys are just happy for like a kind of mixed, middling paced kind of story, right? Let me know in the comments, guys.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Friends.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Understood.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Wait, Gav's an icon?
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still
Wait,
seems to
no.
come and go as he pleases.
I feel like I misunderstood that.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
Woohoo! Garuda sucked me out.
Did
I mean,
ever
what?
tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Love you guys. Bye, Gav. Be good, Gav. You iconless monkey. I actually genuinely love Gav. Now he's sad he's getting left out. He's like, come on, man. I want a monster inside me. Alright, well, it looks like we're actually going in that direction for doing the side quest anyway, so I'm glad I didn't go here and then come back. It just worked out perfectly. Lostwing. It is around the times worn remnants of a fallen airship that the residents of Lostwing carved their meagre existence, refusing to leave despite the imminent threat of an ever-expanding Deadlands. Let's go. We're gonna go across the space here into the main city. Look at this. I haven't really been here properly, so this is kind of new. We've been to this area briefly, but not actually explored it yet, so this is kind of cool. I wonder if there's anything worth having a look at here. Eastwatch? Something up there.
Let's make this quick.
Warm.
Okay.
You lose.
I guess your magic is only upgraded by leveling your character, yes? Because there's nothing that you can take. I don't think any of your abilities, or sorry, any of your equipment actually ups your magic, does it? Normally it's just your damage and your stagger bar. Where does this lead to? Ooh, maybe we've got a little extra area up here? Maybe a dungeon or something? You can reset your points and reallocate them. Maybe that's what I need to do, yeah. Thanks for reminding me about that, Jesse.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
What's going on? This is off the beaten path and has nothing to do with my quest, so... Hiya!
Identify yourself!
I like how these boys are all just standing up here. Here's my new abilities. Imperial Captain is a chump.
Ready for this?
You see how little damage that ability does. But interesting. We get good XP for doing this. I just got 3 times the amount of XP that I was getting from doing those little quests. I could run and pick up these items, but the reality is they're just going to be shit. So, look at this though, an archway leading into an expanse. Random boss fight, question mark? Clear view! I just got some insane deja vu.
There. North, the soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint.